Are you stuck on what to pack for school lunches? Welcome back, friends. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Angel, and today I have some ideas for you for your school lunches. I have two small thermoses. This one is just a plastic Crayola, and this one is stainless steel thermos brand, and it's Fugo. I don't know that they make the Fugo ones, but they make many more just like this. The first thing you'll want to do to make sure that the food stays hot is to put some boiling water in here while you prep your food. I just boiled some water in the microwave for about 5 to 6 minutes. Then put the lid on. Loosely put the lid on. If you go too tight, you may not be able to open it. Let that sit for 10 minutes while you prep your food. All right, after 10 minutes, I'm gonna dump out the water and then just wipe it out. All right, I wiped this one out and I'm going to put some chicken nuggets in there. 6 might work. I just fold up a paper towel and put that on top. It'll just help with the condensation and help it from getting soggy. Pizza rolls work really good in here too. I believe you could get 5 in there, possibly 6. Put the lid on. You don't need to put the lid on very tight, otherwise it is hard for the kids to open them, but this will stay hot for quite a while. And then you can just get a little container for their favorite dipping sauce too. I got these at the Dollar Tree. You get 10 of these in a pack, so that's pretty good. And then if they lose them, you're not really out too much money. All right, now this one, I dumped out the water and I wiped it out. Now I'm gonna put some mac and cheese in there. I just have some leftover homemade mac and cheese. Use any kind of mac and cheese. Just make sure you heat it up really well before you put it in here, just so it stays hot. And you could fill it with mac and cheese, or you can chop up a hot dog, a cooked hot dog, and put that on top if your child likes that. This doesn't quite fill it all the way, and I have a couple extra chicken nuggets that I am going to cut it, because when you cut it up, hey, you get more, right? You get 8 pieces instead of 2. Look at that. Put those on top, and then the same thing, I'm just gonna fold up a paper towel and put that in there just so they don't get too soggy. They're gonna be soft, but that's okay. Lid on. There you go. And don't forget a fork. So if they want extra dipping sauce, you can just pack some in there. Otherwise, you have the cheese from the mac and cheese. Of course, you can always do sandwiches, wraps, those kinds of things. Peanut butter and jelly, turkey, ham, bologna. Actually, I don't know if you can do peanut butter all the time, but sometimes. Your kiddos don't like crust, take those off. I call these jelly roll-ups. Take off the crust. You can also do this with tortillas. Put these in a bag and save them to make croutons. And if you don't know how to make croutons and you want to, I have a video for that, and I'll put the link down below. Then I just smash these down. Just a little bit. Clean hands. Don't worry, I washed them. And then just put favorite jelly on there. I just have some grape. Other sides you can make or send to is like pudding, jello, fruit cups, fresh fruit, cheese. All right, I got that. Now I'm just gonna roll these up. And just cut them. Might be able to get 4 out of 1. There's a jelly roll up. So you could put like a little string cheese in there if you want, just to kind of help hold them in place. Not really necessary. If they flop around, it's fine. They don't care. They're gonna eat it anyway. I've also made cheese quesadillas and grilled cheese. Those do not stay warm, but my kiddos never minded those either. So I would make them and then let them cool down and then put them in the container. They're still warm, but it's fine. Put them in the container, and then by lunch they're cooled down, but they're still good. How about a little charcuterie for the kiddos? Put some pepperoni in there. Crackers, whatever kind you have, whatever they like. If it's just goldfish, put some goldfish in there. You got some like Ritz style, something like that. Or like the club crackers. Put some goldfish in there too. A string cheese, or they like sliced cheese, like American cheese. Throw that in too. then maybe like a little fruit snack. Put a cutie on the side or whatever they like, a banana, that's fine. If your kiddos don't like pepperoni, you could always roll up a slice of lunch meat and put that in there, even if it's bologna. If they're gonna eat it, let them have it. Ham, turkey, salami, even those beef sticks. If you have some baby carrots or some carrots that you've cut up yourself and your kids like carrots, put those in a container. If they like other vegetables, like mine would like sliced cucumbers and cherry tomatoes. My children are weird. I don't know what to say. And then a little container of vegetable dip or ranch dressing to dip their veggies in. If you are out of crackers or your kids don't like crackers, maybe they like popcorn. I just happen to have this in the cupboard, so I grabbed it. You don't need to go buy baked popcorn like this. If you have popcorn seeds and you pop it yourself, just do that. Just give them a little baggie with popcorn and maybe some pepperoni and cheese or something. It's fine. As long as they're eating, who cares? You can feed them better for supper. Also, if you want to throw in a little treat with this, if you don't have like fruit snacks, mini muffin or donut holes go really well with this, a cookie. If your kiddos are weird like mine, maybe they like their vegetables, which is a good thing. We would call this a veggie box. Why? Because it's veggies in a little box. Whatever they like. Got carrots, I have some cucumbers, and then I also have some smaller leaves from romaine lettuce. Stick that in there. They like to dip into the dressing and eat it that way. Pretend they're rabbits. I don't know. And then a little container of ranch dressing or vegetable dip, whatever they like. You can have like cheese on the side, some fruit. That works too. Some things you may want in their lunch boxes at all times is some napkins. Kids are messy. I usually try to keep about 3 or 4 napkins in the lunch boxes, and then a fork and a spoon. I would also put in like a small container of hand sanitizer. That's up to you. Thanks for joining me today. I hope I've given you a few more ideas on what you could pack for lunches. And to all you parents, grandparents, and foster parents, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Did you have a favorite cold lunch that you brought to school? Let us know down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.